Hello there, and welcome to this holistic yoga meditation practice. This practice is a full body scan. It's a scan that helps you to create a more mindful awareness, attentive to the present moment, with no judgment, simply being curious and interested in the sensations that arise in this moment. So, to begin, let's make ourselves comfortable. So you might do this reclining. Could be lying in your bed, seated in a chair, or propped up on a sofa with lots of cushions to make your back feel comfortable. Or you could be lying on the floor with a bolster underneath your knees. Do make sure you're warm enough. Socks and blankets and coverings. Because we're going to be here for about half an hour or so. So do take this time to settle in and make yourself feel really comfortable, resting on the floor or seated in your chair, reclining. Just make those final adjustments to allow a feeling of ease and comfort to permeate throughout your whole body. Bringing your focus inwards and noticing how your body's resting on the floor or on the surface below you. Feeling all those points of contact between your body and this surface. And really allowing yourself to settle and spread and relax. A feeling of softening. And bringing your awareness to this present moment. Giving yourself that choice to be with your body, with your breath in this moment. And then, of course, noticing thoughts. Thoughts will come, thoughts will go. But in this practice, we're going to make a choice to bring our attention back to the sensations of the breath within the body and the body itself. Choosing to be aware of the body as it is, without needing to change anything or to alter anything, without any critique or commentary. And if thoughts arise, if commentary arises, if criticism arises, noticing this and choosing to bring your awareness back to the sensations of the body. It's as if the awareness is like a light, almost like a big floodlight. And allow the light of your awareness to flood the whole of your body. So you feel, sense, experience the whole body as much as you can, all at once. Feeling the whole body. Sensing the whole body. Awareness of the breath, the whole body breathing. Noticing how the breath is without any wish to change it. Accepting and acknowledging the breath as it is. Maybe the breath changes as you observe it, maybe not. Allowing whatever the breath is doing to just be. Noticing the breath coming, inhaling, and noticing the breath going, exhaling. No need to change anything. Simply bringing your awareness to each new inhale, each new exhale. Notice the whole body is involved in the process of breathing. Notice there are areas of the body that move with the breath and areas of the body that move less with the breath. Taking note of the sensations of breathing. Noticing the rhythm of your breath and the sound of your breath. So really being present with what you are aware of in the here and now. And perhaps narrowing that light of awareness, that beam of light that was shining on your whole body. And now shining that beam of light in one spot. Moving the beam of light to your right big toe. Awareness of the big toe. Be aware of any sensations of the big toe, any textures, any the coverings of the big toe. Is there anything you become aware of? Feeling the big toe from the inside and sensing the shape of the toe and where the nail is, where the knuckle is, where the toe attaches to the foot. Awareness of the big toe. And if you find your mind wandering into thinking, into feeling, into emotions, bring it back. As a choice, bring back your awareness to the big toe. And then starting to shift that light of awareness onto your second toe. Maybe include your third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Perhaps sensing all the toes at once and perhaps noticing how some toes are easier to feel than others. No judgment around that. And also sensing the spaces in between the toes. The air around the toes. The texture of anything that touches the toes. The temperature of the toes. Awareness of all the toes in the right foot. The feeling of the toes as they attach to the foot and the feeling and sense of the nails sitting in the toes. The pads of the toes and the joints of the toes. And then awareness of the sole of the foot, the ball of the foot and the heel, the arches of the foot. And awareness of top of the foot and the whole of the right foot all together. Attention on the whole of the right foot. Even sensing the bones and the muscles and the joints. This very complicated structure, and there's no need for anatomical accuracy here, just sensing what you feel. Allowing whatever arises to arise in your mind. Each time the attention wanders to thoughts and feelings and sounds, bring your attention back. Choose to bring your attention back to the right foot and then to the right ankle. Feeling sensations in the right ankle. Any sensations of tightness or space. Choosing to bring your attention to the right lower leg, the calf, and the shin. The feeling of the muscles in the calf is very different to the feeling of the muscles in the shin. Noticing the sensations, bringing your mind entirely inside that right lower leg. If you find your mind drifting, coming back to this attention and presence in your body. Awareness into your knee, feeling the right knee. Any sensations there of tightness or stiffness or whatever you might feel, noticing that. Going inside in your mind's eye, behind the kneecap, resting your attention on the inner knee and the outer knee. And allowing your attention to wander into the thigh, the front of the thigh and the back, the inner thigh and the outer thigh. And each time you find your attention gets distracted from the present moment, choosing to bring it back. Sensations inside the whole of the right leg, the whole of the right foot. Even bringing your awareness inside the right hip. The muscles of the right buttock. The right side of the pelvis. Allowing yourself to be fully present with the right side of the pelvis. Any sensations arising in your awareness. Maybe sensations of tension or pressure or temperature. Take them all in without an inner commentary. Allow whatever sensations that arise, allow them to be. And bringing your awareness, that light of awareness, that beam, focus, onto your left big toe. Awareness of the left big toe. The whole of the left big toe. Noticing any sensations there and how it feels from the inside. The feeling of the nail, the top of the big toe at the end, and the feeling of the root of the big toe and the knuckle, and maybe even a sense of the bones inside. Awareness of this left big toe, full awareness. And then let your focus spread towards the second toe and the third toe, the fourth toe and the little toe. Noticing all of the toes, the different sensations of texture and temperature and maybe sensations of stiffness, pressure, and feeling the spaces between the toes. Allowing your attention to be fully absorbed in this experience of your toes of your left foot. Feeling where they begin inside the foot. That sense of the connection between the toes and the foot. And awareness of the ball of the left foot. The whole of the sole of the foot, including the arches and the heels. And choosing to be aware of the whole foot the top of the foot, the inside of the foot. Awareness of the sensations inside the whole of your left foot. Choosing to turn your attention to your left foot, full of focus in the present moment with your left foot and your left ankle, awareness of the left ankle. Just taking note of the sensations or lack of sensation. Allowing yourself to be present with those sensations, with the experience of feeling your left ankle, and perhaps also your left calf, your left shin. Noticing the feeling here in the left calf and the left shin. The contrast between the front of the lower leg and the back of the lower leg. And then allowing your attention to move up into the left knee, as if you could explore the area behind the left kneecap and behind the left knee and to the inner knee and the outer knee, shining the light of your awareness, focusing your full attention on that left knee, allowing things to be exactly as they are, noticing and welcoming the sensations, however they might be. Choosing to be fully present with these sensations if you find your mind drifting off. Perhaps making a choice to bring it back to awareness inside the left knee and shifting that focus into the left thigh. The inner and outer thigh, the front of the thigh and the back of the thigh. Being aware of areas of tightness, areas of a feeling of emptiness or a non-feeling. Or there might be other sensations of buzziness and fuzziness or sensations of temperature and pressure. Allow whatever arises to arise. And then shifting your awareness into the left hip. And the left buttock muscle. Left side of the pelvis. Inviting the sensations that you might become aware of here in the whole of the pelvis. Noticing the sensation of your breath moving into your belly. Maybe even the sensation of your pelvic floor moving with the breath. Again, if you find your focus wandering, then choosing to bring it back to the sensation of your belly breathing, your chest and your ribcage moving with the breath. The feeling of the back of the pelvis resting on the floor, the sacrum, the heaviness of that bone of the sacrum at the base of the spine between the hips. Noticing the whole trunk moving with the breath, that the breath expands outwards and backwards as well as forwards. Noticing the ribs at the back of the body, the gentle arch of the back of the waist, away from the floor. Or maybe it's touching the floor or the surface below you. Feeling the whole of the back. Noticing sensations in the back, the lower back and the sacrum, the mid-back, the lower ribs, and the upper back and the shoulder blades. If you find your attention wandering back into thinking, noticing that, catching your wandering mind and bring it back to that sensation, perhaps inside your collarbones, inside your shoulders, inside the whole of the front of your chest. And then awareness into your right thumb. The sensation of the right thumb. Right index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. Feel the whole of the right hand. Notice the sensations you feel there, maybe tingling, or maybe you feel the air, or the texture of your covers. Notice the temperature of the hand and the fingers. Take note of how the bones of the hands feel and the muscles of the hands. And then travel your awareness, the light of your awareness, into your wrist of your right hand, into your forearm. Feeling that from the inside, sensing your right elbow, right upper arm, and right shoulder and shoulder blade, right side of the upper chest and right collarbone, right side of the neck, right side of the jaw, right ear, right cheekbones, right eye, right side of the forehead, and the whole of the scalp on the right side. And then bringing your attention to the left hand thumb. Choosing to direct all your awareness into experiencing the left hand thumb. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, the whole of the left hand. Feel the whole of the left hand from the inside out, muscles and the bones. Awareness inside the left hand and the left wrist, the left forearm and elbow, left upper arm and shoulder, left shoulder blade, left collarbone, left side of the chest, left side of the neck, left side of the jaw, left cheekbone, left ear, left eye, left side of the forehead, and left side of the scalp. And then being aware of the whole head, the neck, the head, and the whole of the face. Awareness of the breath moving through the nostrils. Bringing your attention to that point just outside of the nostrils and noticing the breath flowing there. If you find your mind drifting, bring it back to the experience of the breath moving just outside of the nostrils as you exhale and just inside of the nostrils as you inhale. That point of exit and that point of entry of the breath. Noticing the air flowing in and flowing out. And then noticing that your whole body is breathing. Shifting the awareness now so the beam of light gets wider from that focus point at the tip of the nose, watching the breath there. You're expanding that beam of light to encompass the whole of the body. Noticing that the whole of the body is subtly moving with the breath. Noticing each breath and choosing to bring your awareness back to the body breathing right here, right now, in this present moment. Noticing your body's breathing and resting, and being aware of those points of contact between your body and the floor, or whatever you're resting on, whether it's your bed or the sofa or a chair or a seat. Sensing the whole body breathing, every cell. Allowing your attention to rest lightly on this process of breathing. Noticing the space inside and the space all around you, the space of your room, or wherever you are. Maybe it's not your room. It's somewhere where you are, noticing your environment. And allowing those different sounds of your environment to come into your awareness. Being aware of the different smells in your environment and the atmosphere of your environment. And perhaps even the light, without opening your eyes, sensing where the sources of light are. Remembering where the doors and the windows are. And really orientating yourself in your space, the space around you. Feeling the contact between your body and the surface below, and gently starting to move, gentle movements in your fingers and your toes. Maybe gentle circling of your wrists and your ankles. The feeling of lengthening in your spine, or perhaps yawning or sighing or stretching. Or maybe you might like to hug your knees in and have a little rock. Or maybe you might like to stay in stillness for a moment longer. But in your own time, making your way slowly to lying on one side. So you might prop your head up with your upper arm or a cushion and rest on your side for a while. Feeling your spine, gently opening your eyes and orientating yourself to your surroundings. And when you're ready to, you can slowly make your way to seated. This is the end of the body scan practice. Namaste.